Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk, Giordano Plastering. Today I want to explain something. We did a video and I was showing dead weight and I had a few questions for folks, so I thought I'd explain it on the video. What do we have here, guys? We got concrete a foot thick. Okay, the dead weight. I've been explaining to folks that stucco, concrete, they have a dead weight, meaning get your roofs on, get your sheetrock on in order to have your dead weight. You ever go by a job and you see all the tile on a roof? However, it's just pulled back 3 feet to allow people to do their stucco. That's the dead weight. Here's a perfect example, guys. You see this vertical crack here. It's vertical and horizontal. It's about 1/8 of an inch. Everywhere where the leg is where that happens. And you look at the staging here. Now the staging is, I don't know, a ton. I'm not an engineer. And you get guys like me who have 6, 7 guys up on the scaffold with thousands of pounds of cement. That dead weight causes this sort of hairline cracking in concrete as well as stucco. What I'm trying to do is prove a point. I tell folks, get your sheetrock on, get your roof on, get all your structural beams, connect your decks for the dead weight. Now, all these cracks right here, they were not here when I came to bid the job. And what do I notice stuff like this? Because it's part of my trade, or you could say I don't have a life, but I noticed this. I looked at the concrete prior to see the structural movement of it. What else can cause this kind of cracking in concrete and stucco? 3 to 4 months of solid rain. Another example is, can you see these pretty good, Jay? See, every leg where the scaffold is, we have vertical and horizontal cracking. It wasn't here prior to the staging, but that's the dead weight I'm referring to with stucco or concrete. Last example I'll give is a friend of mine about 2 years ago had the creek diverted in the back of his house. He said, Kirk, you know about cracking. Come look at it. The stucco cracked, foundation cracked, his tile on the floor cracked, his tile on his counter cracked. And I said, well, the creek is diverted. All this water is lifting the house, equivalent to 3, 4 months of rain. Anyhow, guys, dead weight. That's just pointing out the dead weight, how important it is for guys like me who do stucco. I always recommend, folks, get everything up there. Get that sheetrock, get the roofs, get everything that you're going to do, because the dead weight does affect this. This is a perfect example, and the fellows who say, Kirk, how do you know? Because I already looked at this prior to doing this 2 months ago. Anyway, I wanted to prove a point. This is a perfect example. What does all that mean? We're done with our color coat, our finished work here. And what the point I'm trying to get across, guys, is I spent 35 years in this trade, and cracks are not always what they appear. So for me to put my life's work into one trade, it's not a very glamorous trade, but it's a legal living. It keeps me out of prison. Anyway, if you do everything first prior, and granted it's raining right now on us, but we've had 5 days of rain. They've removed the scaffold. You could see what I'm referring to. Get all that stuff done so that when we're finished with our finish coat, there's no hairline cracks. What you do afterwards is dependent on you, but I advise don't pound on the walls. Anyway, guys, my name is Kirk. Jason on the camera. We thank you for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.